Anybody see my peppermint oil? Hey, welcome to Nothing But the Truth, guys, motherfucking Chronicles. Y'all already know what time it is, and today we are going to be doing a nice little cute reading on Will and Jada Smith. Okay, and we're going to be talking about this conversation that has been floating around all over the place about this little red table conversation that Jada and Will had about the little affair with little Mr. Augustine. I did have a moment to grab Will and Jada's birthday, and one is a Virgo, actually. One's birthday is actually on the same day as my brother, September 18th, so I'm gonna let you know. 9 times out of 10, Holmes is crazy. And of course, that would be Jada Pinkett Smith. Her birthday is what? September 18th, okay? She's a Virgo. She's very egotistical, as you can see, and has this energy of wanting to be the savior, according to this red table talk shenanigans. Then we have Will, and Mr. Will's birthday is September 25th. Okay? And he done built up this energy of being a good guy. For the most part, like, who sees anything, crazy with dude? No one. And so, he is the Libra. He wants to maintain balance at all times. So because this is about a marriage, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be reading them with the zombie deck, and I'm going to be pulling out a couple of cards from the Psychic Tarot deck, okay? So these are the two decks that I'm using. I wasn't going to throw bones, but I think that I am, because y'all know I like to throw bones because I don't know these folks, and because I love to use my little Chinese stick thingy. Oh, this is not my Chinese stick thingy. Where is it? My little Chinese stick thingy, this thing. I don't know. I just like to use it. So for the sake of time, I've already cleared my little deck, and I'm gonna clear my bones. I've already did my majuras for you, me, and everybody, so that we can stay in good vibration here. And I done stuck the baby on the video game and stuck my mammy in the living room. So hopefully we get through this whole process with some level of peace and quiet, and hopefully Puppy Wubbies decides that he's too exhausted to be disruptive, which y'all know it's never that kind of party. Anyway, whoever's in the room for now, shout out to ya. I don't have my chat window up. I'm gonna probably put it up now so I can see what's going on. Yeah. Got my chat window up. Hi. So yeah, I know I am here. And so, let's get to these bones. Alright. Not a bad throw. Okie dokie. Let me get these out the way. And this is really not a bad throw, y'all. This is a really supersized good one. Alrighty. So, what we got here is, I like to clarify the middle because it represents the ego. And so, you see this, hole in this coin. So, this is talking about, their losing happiness the more they gained wealth. Okay, this is what this is talking about. It's literally putting the focus on, listen, the more money we got, the more we lost ourselves. When we were supposed to be focused on this marriage, we was focused on the money, and that there within itself, the business that they were in, the industry that they were in, the people that they were around, these things affected the health of their relationship. Point blank, bottom line, it affected the health of, the household, period. Now, you know me, I like to start and go around the board, so that's what I'm going to do real quick. If you are new to this channel, thank you for coming to check me out. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you visit the community at www.mvtterror.com and get that free membership, because there will be no more free memberships at the end of the month, babies. So grab that up so you can get all of the, discounts from moi. Okay. Hello, all eyes on me. How are you? Super virtual hug back to you, boo. And you better call me when it's over. Okay, so let's get back to it. So now here we are in the air. We're talking about Libra energy, Gemini energy, Aries energy. Like I was telling you, Will is a Libra. Okay. And so it's talking about, this slow transition in thought in a way that he communicated. You know, these there was a knowing already when everything started going left with him and Jada, okay? That's one. Two, they were in a position where this relationship was over, dead, gone, and over. If you can see, there's the marble that represents the cheating and the, not being serious and not taking the marriage seriously. Then you have the fork here, which represents also the air energy, but just using a bone as the logo. And then you have the butter knife, which represents this fire. Okay, so there was a lot of lust and passion and fighting and stubbornness and, cheating and misleading going on in their particular situation. That's just how it was set up. And a lot of this, fooling around came because they gave each other this false idea and concept that they were separated. Point blank, bottom line. That is the truth. So here, here was this male who Jada had kind of spiritually connected with. And in Will's situation, here's this woman that he more physically connected with. Okay, so he was doing his thing because of the physical feature of it, where Jada was doing it for a more spiritual and a more emotional kind of effect. So they were looking for two different things outside of their marriage, clearly. Okay, all right. So here we go into, them not being overwhelmed as far as each other, as far as the marriage. They kind of got bored with each other. They were not overly stimulated by each other at the time. And it had been that way since they had this little girl. Okay? They had, when she got into the picture, they kind of got disconnected, and it's also looking like there may have been another pregnancy where there was a baby possibly lost, allegedly, because I don't know if that is facts, and I don't want Will hot on my tail for saying such a thing, but this is what I am seeing. Okay, so it's looking like there was a choice in reference to a pregnancy at some point that was made, and they were not agreeing with it. Okay, they just did not like it. They did not like it. Well, he didn't like it. Let me put it like that. He didn't like it. And so this is where it got to the point where it was like, I had enough for you. It is war. I am done. It's my body. I do what I want. I don't want to do da 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 da. This is the rebellion and stubbornness that came in, and Jada had decided, you know what, I don't care. I'm walking away. I'm not going to be stuck with this kind of energy. I'm just not going to do it. On top of that, she had already started interacting with this other male. Okay. So once that came into play, you know, a lot of the reason why they will bounce back together despite all of the conflict, the fight, and the disagreeing, and all of the other shenanigans, is they have decided that if they cannot stay together for love, they can't stay together for the kids, they can't stay together for the physical features, that they will not allow separation to destroy the wealth that they have built to pass on to their children. They will not be willing to destroy that. They will not think of it. They will go through hell and high water. But what they will not do is allow, this thing called wealth, to be lost. And so their marriage is in between money and contracts. You might as well just say that. Simple as that. Money and contract. That's what it is. I don't know no nicer way to say it. It is money, and it is the contract that they either made amongst themselves or they made, within this industry, because a lot of the reason why they stay relevant is because of their marriage and because of the fan base that they have of this middle class audience, the pretty decent and wealth audience that enjoys the entanglement, as Jada put it, of their freaking marriage. It is just that cray cray. Okay. And everybody saw that interview, and that's why I thought, you know what, let me see if you guys want to hear about this, because they are definitely interesting, and I never read on them. But they crazy as a damn bed bug, okay? No lie. And we all know that. They've been known as swingers since 1908, for real. Alrighty, so like I told you, we got one Libra on the board and one Virgo on the board. So we got the male, or the King of Swords, and we got the Queen of Coins. So let's go find them two. Where you at, one of y'all? I'll come up first. Yeah, I know how much I really hate this part, and I don't care if it's 100 years later, I still hate it. I will not lie to you. I don't like it. Look at how long it's gonna take because I need the card. Seriously. Like, y'all can laugh at me, but this is serious. Okay? This is horrible. Really? I don't know what my mother was thinking. She forgot to get the contract. Oh no, that's the night, y'all. Yeah, I know, I hate this. More than anything. There go one. Two. Of course, they would be together in a deck, right? Hey, V-Legal, baby. How you feeling? You see they not sending notifications, right? But it's cool. It's usually way more people. Alright, so we're going to sit them in the middle. And so, we'll let the male be first. We'll let him take the hit first. So, how we're going to do this is, first off, I got the zombie deck out. I want to give you the overall energy of each one of them individually, and then I'm going to give you the overall energy of them as a unit before, and I'm going to just keep reading from that point on. It's always nice to know what the current energy is when you're doing the reading. It kind of gives you an idea of what direction it's going to get from y'all. Also, If you guys mosey over to the site, I'm giving 20% off on any service that you book. You get 20% off. All you gotta do is go over to the site or hit me up and say I want the coupon code, and you will get it. And if you go to the service page, after you get your coupon code, you can get the 20% off anywhere. Alright. So let's look at this guy and see how he's feeling in his life overall right now. So we got the release. That's not a bad one. That is not bad. Release is always good, and that's the death card. And I know you like how, but I'm going to tell you how. And then we got the solar plexus, okay? And then we got the moving on. This is letting me know that right now he is so livid. He is so livid, y'all. He is ready to go. He is like, bitch, I have had it. Like, you have went too meeky, freaky far this time. Okay, this is the ultimate level of disrespect. Okay, that's just that as far as he's concerned. So now let's see what she got going on in her overall energy. So we got the base chakra, we got the manifest, we got the healing begins. And so, what y'all don't know about this situation, unless y'all are really mature and old enough to pay attention to this conversation, this was Jada's protest. This was this, how it was, we gonna have a screwed up marriage to the end. What in the back of Jada's head is like, no, we not, ho. I'm about to live my best life. You don't know who the fuck you dealing with. I will make you look so goddamn bad that you will look at me as like baggage. She's making him choose. You want this family, or do you want that bullshit image you holding on to over there? Because you're not gonna get both homes. So which one is it gonna be? But by the time I'm done with you, everybody gonna know that you my bitch. I ain't your bitch. You my bitch. So she ain't playing with homes. She is not playing with homes. She is playing serious hardball, okay? He done pissed the right one off at the wrong darn time. Because she gonna get him out this marriage. You better know that. She ain't about to play with him. And as you see, based on the way they are positioned, they are not designed to deal with each other. They're just not. Okay? They're just not. When they are with the male leading, okay, it's him not so focused on work that he ain't got no time for her. Point blank, bottom line. And so when she's the one leading, he's trying to focus on getting to the bag and bringing growth financially to the family and keeping everything, the lifestyle regular. And she is all over his ass like white on rice. He can't even breathe. So naturally, they are not for each other. They just not. And I think Jada has come to that realization that she gotta find a way to get out of this. And so she is protesting right now, honey. This is a protest. So let's see what else we got that's gonna come up. So first we're gonna see what's covering this situation. This is all thinking. This is all strategic. This is all communication. This is the issue. This is contracts. This is arguing. This is war. Okay? Straight up and down. I don't know no other way to put it for you. It's straight up and down war. It's bang out season. They not about to play. Okay? So let's see what is crossing their situation right now. The London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. The London Bridge is falling down, my dear lady. Well, there you go. The London Bridge is falling down, boo-boo, okay? It is over, it is over, it is over. There's no resuscitation. There is no resuscitation after this. I don't think that Will has the capacity to do that on his own. Like, he would need a therapist after this. Like, she broke this nigga. Like, ugh. Thank you, Siri, because that's how she broke it down. Okay, that is just ridiculous. Now, us women, we know we can be wicked, but goddamn, that's all I'm gonna say. So let's see what is coming from the higher aspect of Will. Can you make this up? You cannot make this up, okay? So the card that comes down for Will's highest self is the Fool, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Hazards, okay? And this is like, yo, I don't know how I got myself into this. I am done. I am finished as a man in my career. I will never be respected again. All of this that I've invested into this situation, and look at what the hell I got. I just got ripped to the gristle. To the gristle. It's how he feeling. So let's see what Jada's highest aspects of herself have to say. So we got the Ten of Hazards, we got the Ace of Cups, and we got the Seven of Swords. And so what she's saying is that, listen, the only reason you are who you are, Holmes, is because I brought this financial stability to the situation. I cultivated this situation. I mothered our children. I put the unconditional love down while you was out doing whatever the fuck you was doing behind my back. So, nigga, you don't have no room to tuck your tail and act like a little bitch. Excuse my language, but that's what that said in so many words. That is what that said. You just don't have the right, Holmes, because you did your fair share of dirt. You did your due diligence, and now that you getting whacked, you about to sit here and try to tuck your tail and cry and play the victim. No. Tits. So let's see, what is the foundation of their problems? Is it just infidelity? Is it that they, according to their astrological signs, they shouldn't even be bothered with each other right about this moment? But maybe it's something even deeper than that. Some people just come in from the spirit realm with these connections, and they are pain in the tookies. No lie. Pain in the tookies. Let's see, what is the foundation from, their higher selves conclusion? King of Hazards, Five of Wands, Queen of Cups, the World, the Hangman. So here we got this Virgo, who's wealthy and can kind of get stuck in his physical self, not able to really tap in on the emotional and spiritual level. And this is something that these two have always fought with, where Will was more in between the thinker and the producer, where she was a producer but an emotional person. So you got one person that has zero connection to emotion, the other one who bounces between logic and emotion and gets stuck. That's Jada. But a lot of the issue is that there is this is pretty much showing that if Will wants his marriage, if Will wants this family structure that he's trying to show the world, he can't get it for free. He has to be willing to fight for his marriage. If not, he will not have a marriage, and he will lose everything that makes him whole. He will literally sacrifice that. So in other words, as opposite as they are, they still have this deep-rooted bond together that if they would find balance in self individually and bring that balance to the table, they would almost have a flawless relationship. Is that crazy? You either all the way opposite or all the way correct, Like, it's no in between. The gray area was put in place by man. The creator didn't come up with no gray area. He said there was up, down, left, right, black and white, and that's it. He, she, male, female, that thing. He didn't come up with in between. That was all created by man, y'all. Has nothing to do with the creator. He don't even know nothing about the gray area. It's not mathematically okay, according to the universe, y'all. So here we got the Temperance. We have the Six of Cups. And we also have the Page of Swords. And so this is a discussion of, this always being a problem from the very beginnings of their relationship. From even when they were younger. They always had this one battle with each other that they could not seem to rectify with each other. They could not get it for some reason. They just can't. So, let's ask about Augustine. Now, I'm not sure when Augustine's birthday is, so let me see if I can kind of look it up real quick and see if I can get it. Because I don't really know anything about this kid. Let's see. Okay, well now the computer want to act a little bit slow. Let's see. Augustine. What's his name? Alcina. I didn't really think he was attractive, but who am I? Alright, so let's see. When is Holmes' birthday? You know what she proved, though? Y'all gotta understand the depth of this situation. Like, she literally just proved to Homeboy, like, listen, yeah, you may have... Thank you. So, he's September, for Christ's sakes. Great. This should be really little Mr. Augustine right here. Even though I don't think it is, because we wasn't even pulling on him. But come on, like, this is ridiculous. What Jada just proved without even uttering the word is that, okay, well, yeah, you can go out there and you can cheat with this one and cheat with that one and cheat with that one. But you ain't bagging no young joint like how I just bagged him. Now, was that very selfish on her part as her being the elder and him being, having all of these drug addictions and so on and mental health issues or whatever the case may be, allegedly. But here you go, jump the little boy bones. You know he like you some fantasy chick that he used to put up in the post in his room, and then you just drop him like a hot potato. Like, come on. We gotta show a nigga a little bit of mercy. Come on. So let's see what's going on with Lil Holmes. What's going on with him? So here we got the Three of Cups. We have the Star, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Ten of Wands. And so here you see, this idea of him thinking that they were going to be together. He was in a fantasy world. He was out there vulnerable, and now he's just overwhelmed. He don't want to have nothing to do with Shorty. He's not trying to hear no apologies. He don't want to know nothing. He is done. He has shut himself all the way off. She has literally shut him off and damn near thrown him back into a damn depression. And don't even freaking know it probably. But she had this desire to help him. How so? I'm a little bit confused. But I digress. So, here we got the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Emperor. We have the Six of Wands. Strength, and the Knight of Swords. Okay? And just like I said, so here we got this Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Emperor. And here we got this feeling of abandonment and vulnerability and not being protected. And, looking crazy on the news, falling for this bullshit, driving his little self crazy. She has no idea of what she did to this little boy. No idea. Like, I don't even think that a psychiatrist could break it down to her, because you have to almost, God forgive me, and I'm sure her fan club is gonna jump on my throat, but I gotta say what's real. You have to be out your freaking mind to think that you are even close to helping somebody when you are sick enough to prey on some sick little boy. Because that's what the hell he was at the end of the day. So, with him in this mind state, what is the overall outcome for this young dude that gets victimized? She just took it to the max, y'all. She played too much. She just plays too much. So here we got the three of hazards, okay? And so, this is something that he's going to learn to grow in. He's going to learn and understand that this is a business. This ain't got nothing to do with your heart or your feelings. This was business. This was a strategy to try to get out of a situation. At the same time, he's going to come back knowing way more and learning how to stay out of the way of those things. He will get over it. It may seem like it. The whole world might feel bad for him right now, but he will be fine. He is young, and they are, able to manipulate and get through these things a little bit quicker than the old folks. Should I say? So, what do the kids feel about this? I'm not going to go look up their birthdays right now, because I don't really want to focus on them, but I do want to know, what is the overall feelings of these two kids that have to watch their parents look like fools sometime a little bit. So here we got the Lovers, we have the Two of Swords, Four of Cups, Queen of Wands. Okay, that's interesting. Four of Wands, the High Priest, and the Two of Hazards. So they are aware of these infidelities. Excuse me. They are aware of these infidelities. They choose not to even allow that to get into their life. Not even a little bit. They are over it. And they seem to have a problem with mom, not dad. Okay. They just not feeling how she's going about trying to get through the situation. They feel like, you need to figure out how to get through this somehow, because a whole lot of dirt is about to come out the bag, baby. Yes, sir, Reebok. They don't feel like she had a right to embarrass their father to that degree and make that information public like that. They just felt like she was totally out of freaking line. Period. So, let's see what Will's family feels about this shenanigans. Yeah, I think that's how I would have felt too, baby. So, right here, you got the Five of Swords, the Moon, and the Eight of Cups. And they ready to fuck shit up. They ready to fight. Okay? They wants to fight. They want Will to see, like, yo, you need to walk away and never return. Like, are you crazy? How could you stay in there and allow this shenanigans? Like, she might get beat up on the lit up. Okay? All that you ain't gonna curse shenanigans, I don't see it. I don't think his family is like him. They're a little bit different. Okay? His siblings might want to be beating her up in a few minutes. Okay? Yeah. They just waiting for the opportunity, and they are going to be in there rumbling. Y'all going to hear about somebody fighting behind closed doors and some shenanigans. Alright, they wow. So let's see how this Jada's mom feel about this situation here. So here we got the Justice card, which also can represent Libra. We got the Three of Wands, Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, and that King of Cups. So what Jada's mom is seeing is kind of what I see, a protest. She sees that, this is about regaining balance. This is about making somebody grow up. Okay? Making somebody quickly change from this successful, creative, and artistic little boy to a grown man who can deal with his wife not only physically, not only as a father, not only as a business partner, but as a person with a heart. Simple as that. Simple as that. So it's a couple of levels to their marriage that most people try to act like, oh no, this is an act. No, it's literally a complicated ass situation that they done got themselves in. If Jada was gonna call anything an entanglement, their marriage would be more so the entanglement. Because see the little boy Alcina walked off early. This dude has zero capacity to do this. She is crippling him publicly, okay? And he still cannot muster up the energy, the idea, or the concept of looking like a failure and failing his marriage. He cannot do it. He just don't have it in him. You know, and this may be his lesson for his lifetime, and he needs to get it and quickly. So, if they separate, how would Will's life be? Oh, oh, oh. Lord. So, what we got here is the Five of Hazards, Ace of Hazards, and the Empress. Okay, the Empress represents Taurus or the Earth signs. Okay, and this is literally saying if this marriage cracks up, he will lose everything. God. That's crazy. That is crazy. And she will be fine, but he will lose everything. Like this whole 3 card right here is just so bad that I didn't even want to read it just now. So how would Jada's life be if they were to crack up? So what it's showing is that she would have the money. She would even have, a different man. But she got addictions that she would not be able to maintain without Will. She has habits that she would not be able to, keep under control without Will. This is one of the animosities that I think she may have towards Will, is that because of this agreement, because of this marriage, because of this family, because he makes her still stand there even when she got the urges to do things she probably shouldn't. Um, this is what it is. You can't touch your addiction. You can't do that. So that's what I got for this little situation that's going on right here, y'all. It is quite interesting. So the last question I want to ask is what will be the overall outcome for all 3 of them? I'll lay 2 for Jada, 2 for Will, and 2 for little Mr. Augustine, and 2 for the kids. 2 for the parents. Okay, so here we got who's this? Jada, Will, Augustine, the kids, and the parents. So first off, with Jada, you'll have her out here just living life like a little damn kid, just spending money and living. Spending money and living to the end. That's just what it will be. She will not be marrying again. She will not be on lockdown again. She's going to be out here selling her wild damn oats. As far as this guy, he would be bitter and miserable and angry and aggressive and just, it would just be, he would be the total opposite of himself. He literally would be the total opposite of himself. Period. Now for Augustine, he gets a growing combination. He gets the Hierophant and he also gets the 9 of hazards. Okay, the 9 of coins. He's going to learn from these experiences and he will still grow financially in his career. He still will grow in the physical realm. He's learning about the flesh, and so he's learning about the physical, and not being vulnerable and not being overly attached to and all of that other craziness and dependent. And then with the children, you have the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And so they're gonna still be their very same selves, very creative, full of energy, living their life. But they have decided that they will have nothing to do with that part. They just ain't got nothing to do with it. It have nothing to do with them. And so they've decided that they are not even entertaining it. Period. Now, for the parents that are here, you have the Three of Swords and Judgment. And this is them like saying, listen, make up your mind. You're either going to walk away or you're reconciling. You're walking away or you're reconciling. Because at the end of the day, what Jada got to understand is whatever you do to Will, you are doing to yourself. It doesn't matter how, why, how. It doesn't matter. Whatever you do to him will be reciprocated back to you. Y'all are within a marriage. It is a holy union. Y'all are not separate. Y'all are one. And so, if you negatively affect him, it will boomerang around and negatively affect you and your children. So, be very careful at how you wave your magic wand out here, princess, because it ain't gonna be cute when the boomerang come back around and bust you in the forehead. It just ain't. And that concludes for me, Jada and Will, and their little red table talk conversation that pretty much displays how complex their relationship truly is. Simple as that. So, if any of you guys have questions, please feel to put them, or capitals, put them up. I got a few cards left, so I can answer a few more questions if y'all have any. If not, I'm going to get off this thing and go sit in my sun's face for a little while. Let me know what's going on. I'm on here for a second. So if you guys have a question, feel free to get to asking while I am here. I'll probably be here for another 5 minutes. Possibly. Anyway, while that's going on, if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for the next reading. And the next reading is going to be Marvin Gaye, because that was what was on a vote. That vote is closed out, but I will be putting another one up on my website next week after we get through Prince's reading, which is the last reading on the top 3 voted. Okay, if you are interested in getting your first time subscribers reading, then you can go to www.mbttarot.com, register, make sure you put your YouTube username in the message box. Let me know that you are a first time subscriber, and I will send you a discount so that you can get your first read at a discounted price. So, anybody got questions in reference to Jada and Will? Because I'm finna get off this joint and go relax, folks, on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. I don't see any questions, so I'm guessing it's all covered, folks. I'm gonna just guess that it is. Put some info up for y'all so you guys can find me. Oh yeah, that's dope. That means you could tell me if some of the stuff that come up is accurate or not. Because, he right a little bit before my time. Good night, Miss Amanda. Yeah, he definitely right before my time, y'all. Well, I know when I was growing up, my aunt was still listening to the Temptations. So about treat her like a lady. Yeah, I know that song, right? And then who else did she used to listen to? Bobby Womack. Sheesh. It was a lot of people. James Brown, or everybody. It was crazy. All the way to everywhere. Yes, Etta James. Yes. I like Etta James. And she used to listen to Barry White and Isaac Hayes and the Isley Brothers and all of them give you Melvin and the Blue Notes, all of that good shit. That's what she used to listen to. And it's funny because I used to be like, oh my god, I don't want to hear it. I want to listen to my music. Now these fools in here mumbling, and I be low key listening to all the auntie old joints with Patti LaBelle and Anita Baker and carrying on. You know how that go. A little bit of throwback for everybody. All of the stuff you thought you didn't like, only to find out that you end up going to it anyway. And that is the overall understanding and conclusion that Will and Jada will end up walking away with from this situation, is that y'all can go running in 75 different directions. If y'all are designed to be in this realm together, then that's where you will be. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, she was off the hook. They said Etta James cursed Beyonce out because she did her role and didn't even have the respect or decency to, come visit her to find out really what her life was about and how she wanted her life to be perceived to the public. And so when she did the song, which I think Beyonce did really good on, even though I'm not a fan of Beyonce's, but Etta James told her, well, shit, you still can't sing better than me, ho. She said, you still can't do it like me. And she said that on public media with no stutter, utter, or mutter to that. I was like, oh my God, she came for. The Beehive is going to kill her. They don't care if you are elderly. The Beehive will attack you. They out of control. But anyway, I'm off of here, y'all. I will see y'all on the next, which will be tomorrow around the same time. And we are going to be doing Marvin Gaye. So get ready for that. If y'all would like to see the replay of this video, it will be on the community site and NBT live streams. So scoot on over to www.nbtterror.com like I told y'all before. Get registered because free registration is over at the end of the month, babies. Yeah, I should. I'm gonna. Well, yeah. When your mom come around and you call me, then me and mom will get on the phone and I'm gonna pick up right like I do to all the old people. For real. But love y'all. I'm off this joint. I gotta go see what my son is tearing up. Y'all already know what time it is. He gonna be out here in a minute anyways. Deuces. Love ya. I love ya.